with more is health and wellness coach April Lund, who is in sunny California. Hello.
Good morning.
So let's talk a little bit about some choices that you'll never regret. Because I think we talk about like, oh, I regret doing that, things you think back on, but what are the things that you won't regret?
Yeah, so, as we're still in the transition of this new year and we're looking at ways to be the better, stronger version of yourself, and you're deciding if things that you were choosing were good for you or not good for you. The first thing that I want to talk about in ways to change your life that you'll never be sorry for is getting fit, right?
Totally.
Getting in shape, working out. No one ever looked back and said, gosh, I still wish I had that extra 20 pounds. Gosh, I wish I felt hungover this morning. Man, I really wish I would have never strengthened my butt or got strong arms. No one ever looks back and says that.
You're right. That's a very good one to put right up there. But another thing too is like meditating, praying, journaling, like a gratitude journal, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so we will never regret getting a center. Okay. So
Way to put
praying,
it.
meditating, journaling, they say when you acknowledge something, it's not necessarily complaining, but what it is it's closing a tab in your brain. So when you write down what happened for the day, that closes that tab so you can keep moving on. How many sleepless nights do we lay there and just think about the same thing over and over again? So a lot of people find their center in praying. I know I do, meditating, and then journaling things so you can move forward and have a place to go. It's just really important.
Like a brain dump essentially of like writing out all of the things.
All the things.
Okay. And then with that too, like recognizing like the good things that happened, right? Being
Yeah,
grateful.
so a lot of times people are always talking about have a positive attitude. And life is not necessarily always easy. So my best advice for someone trying to learn, and it is a learned behavior to have a positive attitude, is just to focus on gratitude and let your gratitude equal your attitude and your latitude. And if we focus on things we can be grateful for, like I am grateful for the sunshine this morning. I'm grateful for the kids that I get to go volunteer with. I am grateful just to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. And if we focus on those things instead of, slugging along, thinking about all the things that aren't right, our day will really change.
Yeah, that positive mindset and what you think about, you bring about essentially.
Oh, I like that one.
Well, so you're never too old to learn something new, right? And that can be really beneficial for everyone.
Yeah, learning new things is uncomfortable as we age, right? No one wants to learn a new sport. Like I always am like, please don't make me swim, right? Or like, I want to go see Carmen and I want to take a cooking class. I want to learn new things. I want to grow. I want to keep my brain able to adapt. And when we learn new skills, whether it's reading, meaningful podcasts, taking that class, we nourish our mind, we nourish our soul, and we learn to do uncomfortable things. So you need to stay learning new skills.
And then it makes you grow, all those things. This is an interesting one. And you had mentioned making more money or not
Yes.
spending as much money.
Yes.
Elaborate.
So no one is ever going to regret making more money. But sometimes, like we're already working all the time, right? So ways to make more money isn't always necessarily putting in more effort, but it's also being smarter. Like, what if you spent money? What if you stop going out to eat all the time? Also, I think a lot of people think that money brings happiness. And I'm telling you right now, the more things you have, the more problems you have, right? So when we are thinking about like ways to improve our life, I think also building experiences instead of buying things is extremely important. And that's one thing, like money can't buy happiness. Money can't buy the beautiful run I'm about to go on and watch the sun, so I think that's just really important.
And then prioritizing your peace.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people in our world today, they're looking at the negative things that are going on, or they're putting themselves intentionally or unintentionally in environments that steal their joy, they steal their peace. And I think you should go on an elimination diet this year. Okay, eliminate the things that are distractions, people's, places, things that cause dis-ease, right? You don't have to stay in places that make you uncomfortable or they don't make you feel good. It's not that place anymore. You can go and surround yourself with people that love you and bring you up and support you, and you don't have to stay anywhere you don't feel good.
Well, April, that is amazing. How can people get in contact with you?
Yeah, aprillundfitness.com, and I can't wait to see you guys. Stay warm.
Well, have fun. Thanks for being here.